Hey, what's up, my peoples? I'm back again with another Clone Wars figure review, and what I have here is the Jungle Camo ARF Trooper. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, you got the Jungle Camo ARF Trooper at the top of the card there, Star Wars The Clone Wars, you got the figure right there, Jungle Camo ARF Trooper CW24, include cannon fires missile, and it's got the warning: please don't eat anything in this box because it would be very bad for you. You got your what would be 30 days of Clone Wars membership. It is now canceled because the game is. Since Disney took over, they hate the prequels and the Clone Wars era for whatever reason. And, so they took the game down, which is a huge red flag, because I know there are some people who will miss it, and I barely got to play it, so, Go ahead and be buttheads about it, Disney. But anyway, on the back here, Jungle Camo ARF Trooper CW24, and you got your obligatory product shot, cannon fires missile. You got your character's picture right there, which is a pretty cool photoshopped image, and you got your description, your bio if you want to read it, and the rest of the figures in the wave, and a bunch of yada yada. And then a bunch of yada yada yada, yeah, that's basically it for the packaging, and I decided to, I did get it for a very cheap price, which is actually how much it was at retail, but given the fact that this is in the same wave as Mace Windu, and hold on, I gotta just do it with my tripod, but given the fact that this is in the same wave as Kit Fisto and Mace Windu, as well as the Battle Droid Commander, and apparently Commander Gree, which I unfortunately don't have, but since this guy is in the same wave as them, I thought I'd, keep him in the packaging and that kind of thing, just for a cool little display piece, but, I still wanted to give you my thoughts and opinion about it, and if my tripod will cooperate, but, I just wanted to, show it off, and, it looks pretty good in the packaging. I mean, I'm just kidding, I opened it already. You really thought I'd keep a figure in their packaging? I mean, come on, it's me, so get all this stuff out of here. You guys really fell for it, didn't you? I'm sure none of you fell for this. I know. But, I don't know, but here he is, and he is quite cool, and, and like I said, unfortunately, this Clone Wars Adventures membership code is no longer useful because the game was, removed from any kind of website, So there's that. And into the trash can it goes. But moving right along, here he is, and wait, oh, I almost forgot to take out the battle game card. How dare I? Okay, I got it out of there, so. So moving right along here, we have him out of the packaging as usual with these Clone Wars figures that I have, and just real quick, he comes with this little die that's blue and white, which I do like the blue and white. And you got your standard silver display stand, so you can peg him on here, have him displayed. There you go. And of course, what is a 2010 through 12 figure without their Galactic Battle Game card? And really nice picture of the camo, of the Jungle Camo ARF Trooper with his DC-15S carbine. You got ARF Trooper right there, your tech specs right there, and on the back of the card, you got your instructions for the Star Wars Galactic Battle Game. So, before I do, you can slot this in here like so for the Galactic Battle Game, or if you like to display your figures with the picture out, then there you go. So, there you go. Yay, hooray for cards. So, moving right along here, we have the Jungle Camo ARF Trooper, and he is very, very cool. I do believe he is a repaint of the original ARF Trooper. So, there you have that. But this is my first ever ARF Trooper, and I really do like it. I really, 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 really like it. So, I bumped my dresser with my knee. Whoops. But, yeah. Now let's go over his, accessories real quick. He comes with his, DC-15S carbine, which, yeah, I did kind of break the, trigger guard there, because I shoved a lightsaber through the trigger guard to make it go through to make his trigger finger go through the guard. So, it takes some doing, and the handle sits in his hand really crooked, but it's okay. It's okay. But there you have this blaster, and he also comes with a Z6 rotary cannon. Oh, you stand. Don't fall, you stand. Thank you. But yeah, here's his Z6 rotary cannon, and this is the old version. There are two versions of this weapon. There's this version, which fires a missile, like that. And there's a screen-accurate version that comes with the 2013 Phase 2 Captain Rex, where it's a lot smaller. The handles are adjustable, and the barrel rotates around, which I really hope I can find a way to get that rotary cannon, because that is like the best Z6 rotary cannon for action figures in the scale. But unfortunately, it only came with that Rex, so hopefully someone could cast a mold or something and sell them. But if not, maybe I'll come up with a 3D print. But yeah, like I said, it fires a missile, so you push the button, up here after you load this in, and it'll fire out. And if you wanted to keep the missile, you can just clip it back in, and there you go. And he does hold it very nicely. You just take his DC-15S out of his hand, plug that into his hand, and you bring it around like so. Get this hand. Sorry, I got an itch. There's that. It does take some doing, but you can get him to hold the Z6 cannon. So, hold on, let me... Okay, there we go. You can get him to hold it, but like I said, it takes some doing. So you can have him whip it around and blast some battle droids. And, as far as articulation goes, he's very posable. And, let's just go over that right now. He has a ball-jointed head, so you can get some wiggly, waggly, wiggly, waggly out of him. He can look up. It's upwards a little limited, but he can look up a little. But he can look down a lot. And obviously he can rotate his head, and you get some pivot. Right there. His shoulders are ball hinged, or he has ball hinged shoulders, so they can go up that far, down that far, and rotate 360. He has ball hinged elbows, so you can get 90 degrees, about 90 degrees out of that. And you can also rotate it. Now, with the hands or the wrists, they are ball hinged, but this wrist goes up and down, and this wrist hinges side to side. So there you have that. He has a ball hinged torso, so he can, move it forward, and, he can turn it and still go back and forth. So there you go. Now, unlike most of the clones, only the ARF troopers have these, and he has ball hinged hips, so he can do the splits somewhat, and you can get him to ride vehicles such as the ATRT. He has so they do swivel, but they kind of kick out, which is a little unfortunate, but it's still not bad. I mean, you can still get some good poses out of him. And he has, let me put his arms down. He has ball hinged knees, which don't go back that far, but it's armor, so. And then you can swivel it. And he has ball hinged ankles, which go down that far, up, pretty good. And you can swivel his feet. So there you have that. And let's just give him his DC-15S real quick. And I'm actually not sure if it's a DC-15S or a DC-15A. I hear people call it a DC-15S. I hear them call it a DC-15A. I don't know. I'll have to look it up on Wikipedia again, but let's get in closer so you can see the details. Very nice helmet sculpt. I do like it. You got the kind of I want to say it's a visor, but the gloss black lenses are the visor, so I don't know what to call this part. Maybe it is a visor, I'm not sure, but it does look nice. And you actually have a logo right there, if I can zoom in on it. Yeah, you got a logo right there. I don't know what that logo is for, but it's there. It's just on that side, though. And you got some gray here for the kind of paw stop deals. I don't know what those are, but the belt is a gray plastic. I think it's a separate piece, but it's attached to the figure. You got a couple of ammo pouches and a thermal detonator. And on the back, nothing too much, just the some black for the bodysuit or the body glove, and the camo throughout the figure. And on this arm, you do have a sculpted wrist comm, which is really, really cool. And, yeah, that's, there he is detail-wise. And, for comparison, here he is with his wave mate, Kit Fisto. So you can see how they scale together. And, let's bring out Mace Windu, because he's also a wave mate of theirs. I had to get him out of one of my plastic bags, so just bear with me. I'm trying to get him to stand. He's not wanting to stand. There we go. But there you have that. And unfortunately, I can't get the Battle Droid Commander because it's in the living room. Because, you know, I love playing with my action figures. And I unfortunately do not have Clone Commander Gree, which I'm hoping to get, but I'm not holding my breath because the clones can, some of the clones can be a pain to get, but there you have these two. And, I guess it's a fell. But, yeah, that's, oh, and one more comparison. Here he is with the, Captain Rex with the jetpack and propulsion pack. And this does use the Commander Stone sculpt, which I'm not too upset about it, but, you know, I definitely prefer the super articulated mold over the Commander Stone mold. But, you know, it is what it is. I like this one more because of mainly because of these soft goods and the jetpack, but that's pretty much it. But yeah, there they are. And overall, I really do like this figure. I'm really glad I picked him up, and he's just a very cool figure, and you can, like I said, you could get him to ride your vehicles, such as the AT-RT, which I have the 501st version. Oh, jeez. Sorry, my camera popped out of my tripod. I didn't take my phone's case off. State. But, I was gonna put them up on there, but I'm not gonna waste any time doing it. But, I mean, you can do it, but, well, I'll just do a small demonstration for you. But, while I give out while I tell you my final thoughts, I mean, overall, this figure is awesome. He is a repaint of the original ARF Trooper, which I have no idea if you can still get the original ARF Trooper, because that figure is like really, really old, and I don't know how rare it is and that kind of thing. But I'm sure if you do a bit of an eBay search, you can find the ARF Trooper for a good deal. If you want one with jungle camo, then, you know, check your comic shops and that kind of thing. And yeah, so actually, one more thing. Jesus, everything's just falling apart. As usual, my life just falls apart. It does. It really does. I hate life sometimes. But, yeah, I think the ankles are loose on my AT-RT, which I hate, but, you know, they're on pin joints, so I can't really do anything about it. But, you can also take the Z6 rotary cannon and plug it into the back. And, yeah, you can, if the legs stop moving on me, you can put him on the ATRT and have him ride it. So, there you go. Sorry about the sloppy ending, but, I couldn't help it, and, but overall, this figure is really, really cool. If you have any spare ATRTs that you need, troops on, definitely go out and grab this guy. If you like the jungle camo, definitely grab this guy. If you have the original ARF Trooper and you're not a fan of the jungle camo, then I could see this being a pass, but honestly, I really, really do like this figure, and, yeah, so, that's it for my review of the jungle camo ARF Trooper, and, I'll see you, you know what, I think we're gonna do some Transformers next, but if we don't do any Transformers reviews, we'll definitely continue with some clone reviews, and yes, I still have to review the rest of these droids, and there are some that are missing, but, you know, I had them packed away for when I went to my dad's, but, yeah, that's the Jungle Camo ATRT, or, ATRT, the Jungle Camo ARF Trooper, and we'll see you in whatever comes next. Like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next, but it'll most likely be some more clones from the Clone Wars, and then maybe we'll move on to some Jedi, and then some Separatist figures. But that's it for this guy, and we'll see you in the next video. See ya.